Hi everybody, this is Janice, and I'm here to share and to show you how I made this pretty birthday card for my husband's grandmother. And so let's get started. I have a piece of the paper that I'm using for my base here is from Paper Tray Ink. It's their white, it's nice thick 110-pound paper. And I'm going to use Versamark today. So we're going to take this EK Success tool, which is really supposed to be for taking the stickiness off of the back of stickers, but it works perfect for embossing as well. And I'm going to get my Versamark ink here. And now what I'm using is a stamp set called Meadow. This is from Inkadinkadoo, and I just love all of these. Remind me of home. I'm from the Northeast, and so I love these Queen Anne's lace. They're so beautiful. So, and she lives in New York, so that would be appropriate. What I did was I did a tall one, and you can't see it. It's clear. This ink is has a sticky ink that embossing powder can stick to. And I think I need to re-ink it. I've had it for a long time, and I've re-inked it already, maybe a couple times. Okay. So now we need to use our heat embossing tool. First, we're going to take white embossing powder today and just sprinkle it. Now you can probably, maybe, see it begin to emerge. What I'm doing is a resist technique, and I'm using the Tim Holtz Distress paints today. I am in love with the Distress paints. I love that they are permanent. I love that. I love that I can do layer upon layer. And that's how I did those butterfly. And I'm also using it for this background. So now we need to heat that up. That takes a little bit, so you might want to fast forward this part. I'm just going to hold it with my tweezers so it doesn't fly away. Okay, great. So, next step is to take our colors. I'm using Mowed Lawn, Mustard Seed, and Spice Marmalade. And we're going to start with the Mowed Lawn at the bottom, and we're just going to make kind of a gradient kind of effect. And it's good to keep a little piece of paper towel nearby, because sometimes you need to kind of dab up, and some water. And what I'm going to do, let's see if I can I want to wipe off. And I'm going to go to the yellow, but I'm not going to let them really touch. And it's just kind of a messy kind of a technique. We're going to take our water and spray it while it's still wet so that the colors can blend. And then we'll start drying this as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab up that excess. So that should be dry, but it's really hot too. That heat tool is from Stampin' Up, and I love it because it gets so very hot. My heated tool is great for drying projects and stuff, but I don't really use it for heat embossing. I just feel like it doesn't get hot enough. So I don't know. I got that one from Blitzy. I don't know if that has something to do with it, and I'm not saying it is. I don't know. I just need to dry this a little more. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside. It's still not completely dry, but I'm just going to move on to the next thing. I have some butterflies that came from that Table Scapes cartridge, and I cut them at 3 different sizes, and unfortunately I don't really remember. I think it was like 2 and 3/4, and then down from there, maybe 1 1/2 and 1 1/4, something like that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to play with the paints again. Now this time I'm using weathered wood, and I'm just going right here on my craft sheet, and broken china. It's good to shake them. I always forget that they need to be shaken. And then this is chipped sapphire. Okay. Then we're going to add some water. And then we're going to take our butterfly, and we are going to begin just putting it in our colors. And then you grab it with your tweezers and start heating this as well. So then I'm going to begin to dip it and make other layers, depending on what colors I still need. Maybe we want a little bit on the tips, like that, and then grab it and dry it. same with these here. Add a little bit more water because we can stretch this. Get the little one. Just kind of try to be randomy. And it just, oh, I love it. It's just does this marbling effect. And I have more, so I'm not going to waste that paint. I'm just going to, see, it kind of got all mixed up. But that's okay, we can still use those. There's one more on here. This one got kind of messed up, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to clean this up. Okay, so yeah, long process because of the drying, but it's so easy to do. Okay, and then now I'm going to use a different color ink here. It is from Ancient Page and it's called Cobalt Blue. And all I'm going to do is not, you know, again, this is kind of mixed media-ish, you know, not trying to get a perfect impression here. In fact, this paint isn't even that dry, but I'm just adding some more dimension. And yeah, the paint's not dry, so I'm actually getting it on my ink pad a little bit. This one's really, really wet, so, oh, this one's good. Oh, these broke though. Okay. Alright, now the next layer of my card is this. This paper's from Heidi Swap paper that I got at Michael's. It's like a boy stack, but I don't remember the name of it, but it's Heidi Swap. And I was using it in my layout yesterday, so I had some left over and I thought it would go perfectly with this card. And I'm not even going to add a sentiment right now because I'm not sure who this card is for, and I need to really be more conscious of my time because I just don't have as much of it. So I need to really just use this card for the next occasion, whatever it might be. I mean, this could be, you know, just a thinking of you card or a sympathy card even, I think. I should hope I don't need a sympathy card, but, you know, if I did need one, then I would have it ready to go. I hate making sympathy cards. So then what I need is a A2 size card base like this, and then that's just going to go on there. But I didn't actually cut it, and I need to kind of move along here. So there's our butterfly, and then what I put in the middle for the body was just some bling mesh, which should be longer. I thought it was... Okay. It needs to be not 4 long, but 5. This is bling mesh, if you're not familiar. I love it. I got mine at the expo. I think you can order it from different places on eBay and stuff like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's going to be the body. That's going to go in the center with some hot glue. Oh, man. Okay. Then need to add the antenna. The antenna are made out of wire. It's just, I don't know what gauge it is. I got it at Walmart for $1 in the jewelry department. I don't know if they still have it. It's been a little while since I purchased it, but what I'm going to do is add a whole bunch of hot glue to the back and just put it there, and then this is going to sit about here. So I'm going to add more hot glue. It's going to be kind of like a dimensional, basically, a big glue dot. And then when that sets up, I can kind of, you know, fidget with it. And then what I did was I put the other 2 inside, so we can write our message there. And that's it. I love it. I hope you enjoyed that card. Sorry for the long video. Bye.